Of all these people who have taken form, I stand out as someone who is standing on behalf of the people. And our antecedent speaks for us. In the first instance, I would have loved a situation where all the contestants, and let me challenge all those who have taken form to contest governorship election in Kogi State, that I will want us to have a 2 hours live television network debate, so that they will tell Nigerians what they have not done in time past and what they want to do. And I will be telling Nigerians what I have done and why I merit to be the next governor of Kogi State. When you talk about someone who should govern is complexly like state, like Kogi, you'll be looking for somebody who has had experience of knowing the nooks and corners of this country, because Kogi is a mini Nigeria. You'll be talking about the uncountable number of tribes in Kogi State. You'll be talking about how complex the state is. You'll be talking about the needs and the aspirations of the people. For me, I'm sufficiently educated enough, experienced enough to govern Kogi State, to build on the foundation that is on ground, and build Kogi to a level of envy, a level where people will be attracted for investment. Kogi is in need of wealth creation, job opportunities, that is setting up of industry, agro-allied industry that will accelerate socio-economic development, and that will create job opportunities and lessen the challenges of the younger ones going into to crime. Okay, for me, I am experienced enough to make a difference, and I'm not saying this because I'm in the National Assembly. Of course, I will leverage on my knowledge, on my experience as a third-term senator in the Senate, and I'm the first indigenous of Kogi State that is running a third term in the Senate. So you can use that as a basis of assessing my competence and my acceptability. You have been here for a while. You can see those who came here. Many of them, I didn't invite them, but they said they must be around to show support, solidarity for me. Now, in essence, I am qualified to be governor, not just because I'm educated enough, not just because I have a rich background of journalism and the privilege of being national president of the NUJ. At that time, there was no insecurity in Nigeria, so I know all the 36 states of Nigeria, and I know more than 2/3 of the 36 states of Nigeria. We had a national media tour where we went around, so I know Nigeria very well. I know the complexity of Nigeria, the complications. I know the norms and values of all the components of Nigeria. I know Nigeria very, very well. And if you know Nigeria very well, you know how to navigate it. The problem we have today in Nigeria is that you have leaders who do not even know the country. You have leaders who do not know beyond their local environment. For me, I'm exposed. Not just being exposed as far as Nigeria is concerned. I've traveled to not less than 35 countries of the world, cutting across about 4 continents, as a journalist, as a union leader. And I've seen development. I've seen structural development. I've seen human development. I've seen capital development. I've seen economic prosperity of nations of the world. And I know that everything that is required to make Kogi State is in Kogi State. Kogi is one of the richest states in Nigeria. We've got iron and steel complex, we have stones in abundance, we have water in abundance, we have cement in abundance. What do you need to develop a people? Everything we have uncountable. Out of the 36 solid mineral resources in Nigeria, about 32 is in Kogi State. So Kogi is rich, Kogi is endowed. What it requires in Kogi is how to galvanize all these resources and make it, turn it to prosperity for the people. I don't need to be educated about that. I am traveled. I know what it means to administer people. And I can tell you that as far as Kogi State is concerned, we do not even need much of government attention, because all that is required to make our state great is already in the soil there. We are endowed people. We just need to galvanize these resources together and create wealth and create job for people and make them to understand that everything that is required to make us great is already in our land. Okay, so for me, I intend to look at how I can make Kogi build upon the foundation. I wouldn't say those who are there have not done well, but when I come, it's going to be different. We are talking about a smart approach to issues, okay? In Kogi State, we have 3 central districts, like any other state. The 2 central districts have produced governors in time past. We have not produced governors, be allowed to produce a governor from Kogi West. And we are not conquered. It was not a war, okay? Common sense dictates that all over the world today, what gives the world stability and the solution to world problems is fairness. It's not about law, it's about fairness. The component of rule of law, fairness, is more stronger now more than ever before. You can say the law says, yes, are you fair? Okay? There are things that the law do not envisage when the law came into being. But common sense dictates that what is good for Mr. A should be good for Mr. B. What is good for Mr. B should also be good for Mr. C. So if you want peace, if you want stability of any political entity, there must be fairness. Where there's no fairness, you don't guarantee peace, you don't guarantee development, you don't guarantee loyalty.